Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we're building a Sulani beach house, and this is in the middle of like all of the modern houses that I built. I know I mentioned that in yesterday's video, but I finally took a break from the modern houses that I was building, and I built a beach house, which is kind of fun because when I take a break at building, my builds get so much better, and I feel so much better when I'm building them. I need to take breaks more often. Someone needs to tell me that, though, because I'm not just going to take the break by myself, which is probably really bad. But I've been getting better at taking breaks for my own. But I also pre-recorded 2.5 weeks of videos so that I could take a break. So I'm not sure how much of a break that actually was, but like that's okay. I hadn't made a voiceover in 2.5 weeks until like 20 minutes ago. But I'm feeling all better now. I'm very happy to be making voiceovers again, and I had a lot of fun building this, which is good. And then also with the landscaping beach houses are so much fun. I mentioned this in every single time, but I like doing lots of landscaping, just like put everything down, lots of colors and everything. So it's very fun to just like slap some like big bushes and like some flowers and then palm trees everywhere. It's so much fun. And I get to put it like just like in the front. I don't even have to worry about like doing the back because there's water back there, so it's all already like really pretty. So then I can just like put as much stuff in the front that I can and just like make it really like very green and all that stuff. It's really fun. And I also made like a big like patio area in the back. I feel like that would be really fun, especially because you're living right on the water. Like you can walk out your back door and you can jump in the ocean, and that's so cool. I would love to do that for like a week. Would not be able to do that for like the entire time. I would be so anxious. I am anxious 24/7 now, but like I'd be like, there's gonna be a hurricane, I'm gonna get hit by a hurricane, it's tsunami's gonna, but like would that actually happen? Probably not. Well, but it could, but like it wouldn't happen like 24/7, but I would constantly be anxious about it, which is a me thing, but like, but it would really be fun to just like spend a week living like right next to the ocean. But like I also feel like that'd be really expensive, so probably can't afford that, but still it's a dream. It's really fun. But I keep building these houses, and it's just really fun to just like imagine like living on a beach and stuff like that. But moving on from that stuff, the floor plan of this house was very tricky. It wasn't like horribly tricky. Like I've had worse floor plans. And this one wasn't even like, it's like not even that like boxy or like weirdly shaped. Like it's fairly normal of a house that I've built that is like this shaped, and it's like every single house of mine is like this basic shape, like not like like around this same shape. So it's not even like that was an issue, but I just wanted multiple bedrooms, and then I like wanted them to be like near the front and like stuff, and like I wanted like not a huge area for living and stuff, and I wanted a kitchen that was kind of like sectioned off. You can kind of see that the kitchen's like back from where everything else is. So I wanted all of that, and so that made it very difficult. I don't really know why, but I was just not in the mood to floor plan at that time. I was in the mood to do literally everything else except floor planning, which makes a lot of sense. Floor planning is so annoying sometimes, but sometimes it's fun to just like put the blocks together and like make it all like work very well. But sometimes it's just like, cannot put another bathroom in here, it doesn't work. And so it's stressful, but it's also kind of fun sometimes. It's also very orange inside, especially right now. It gets less orange. The walls are bright orange currently. We do change that to more of the like color that is on the outside currently, more of that stuff, and I use like the same thing. I think it just changed right then. So it's a little less orange, and then I use blue, which I use a lot. When I use this kind of like stuff in all of the island builds, I use a lot of blue. Blue's really cute, and it matches everything else, especially the water next to it. Just a lot of blue. So that was really fun. But I am going to update you on something. So if you've made it this far in the video, or you probably watch most of my videos, but I need to have some free time. Other than doing stuff, which I have free time, but I don't have enough free time to be doing like 7 voiceovers a week, which I know I don't do 7 voiceovers a week now, but I make 7 videos a week. I have been doing that for like 9-10 months at this point, and I am going to just stop doing that. I'm not going to stop posting, just hold on, but like I'm gonna do 4 videos a week, all voiceovered, and I think that'll give me more time to spend, taking breaks so that my builds are better, and then also to have more time to be doing voiceovers, because currently, as of right now, the only time I can do voiceovers is during the weekend, and I already have limited time during the weekend, especially because I have to get everyone else to be quiet in my house when I'm talking to myself. It's really fun, but it's a limited time, and that's why I stopped doing 7 voiceovers a week. It's because it was virtually impossible to get it done, and I was very much stressed about having like time to do voiceovers. Like, the voiceovers were so much fun, but I was always thinking, like, when can I do a voiceover? When can I do this? And so I think when I stepped like down and stopped like doing voiceovers for 3 days a week, it was fine, but then those videos don't do as well, which is probably, you know, a me talking thing, which makes me feel better because people like me talking then, which I didn't know for a period of time if people liked my builds or me talking better, which, you know, you don't have to choose. And it's totally fine if you like the build better, but it showed like that the ones that I didn't have voiceovers on get like half the views, which also their apartments, so that also could be playing in. But I am going to just be doing the 4 weeks, see what happens, and I definitely know that my views are gonna go down, because when I stop posting in the same regular fashion that you do normally, your views go, huh? And the YouTube algorithm is like, do I want to show this or not? The answer is no. But it only usually takes like 2 weeks to get it back to more normal. And I have more subscribers than when last time I stopped posting on a day. So I think that'll be okay. But, you know, if you are watching this video and you want to know when I post, I think you can like subscribe and like notifications. Is that a thing? I don't know. I really should be better at this for being a YouTuber. I'm not. I need to do more research. But I think it'll notify you when you post. Or when I post, not when you post, unless you do post, but, you know, about that, but, you know, moving on, but, you know, that's just my plan for right now, but we're gonna move on to the more fun thing, the first day of school. Is that actually fun? No, not in the slightest, but, you know, 2 weeks ago on Tuesday, I went back to school, sophomore year, real fun right there. And it's currently going very well. The days have been going by so quickly, which is very strange to me because last year went so slow. Like, even when I was like at home doing like you know, online learning and stuff, it was so slow. When I was at school part of the time and part at home, it was very slow. And then when I went back full time, like every single day, it was like drudging on it. It was so bad. But the first 2 weeks, it's been actually fairly good, and we only did rules the first 2 days, I think, and it wasn't even that bad. I think at this point, they're just like, they're either going to know the rules at this point, or are not going to follow it even if we say it, which is very true, because the kids that are not going to follow the rules already know the rules, and they just don't want to care. So that was fun. The rules weren't actually that bad. Like, I've heard them so many times. It's just like, oh, yep, okay, don't do that, yep. And also, the teachers, I think they're required to give out syllabuses because every teacher had them, or every one of my teachers, but all of them were like, you can read the syllabus, but like, it's kind of annoying. One of my teachers, my chemistry teacher, was like, if you need something to go to bed to, if you're having troubles falling asleep tonight, read the syllabus. And it was hilarious. It was great. Love my chemistry teacher. Funny person. But she was just like, yeah, read the syllabus if you're having issues falling asleep. Which, you know, may take that up sometime because I do have issues falling asleep. Haven't yet read the syllabus yet. I could read the syllabus. It might be helpful of some sort, but like I could probably just deal without it. I just have like 7 syllabuses and I don't really want to read them. And it'll be fine because all of them were like, you don't really need to read it. Like, it's just there. You'll be okay. So, you know, I don't know. May not. We'll see. But, you know, that's about, you know, with the syllabuses. They were just like, eh. But I think they're required to do it, or they, like, wouldn't do it. Maybe it's just for themselves, maybe? I don't really know. But all of them made a syllabus. It's a hard word to say. But I'm not sure. Really don't know. But, you know, we'll see about the syllabus situation. If I end up reading it or not, we'll see. But also, in my chemistry class, this kid and my teacher found out they were like 2nd or 3rd cousins or something. Strangest discussion of my life. First day of school. My teacher's last name, I'm not going to say it. Just put it out there. But it was the same last name as one of the kids in my class. And so when she was talking about like her life and stuff, like, I don't know, basic like introduction of her stuff kind of thing that you do in the first day of school, she was talking, and one of the kids like raised his hand, and it was like, do you know so and so kind of thing, kind of what it went like, kind of like that. I don't know who the person was, I don't remember exactly what he said, but and then he was like, or she was, yeah, the teacher was like, yes, and then they were like, yeah, your dad's cousin is my father, kind of. I don't know the direct thing. I'm really bad at remembering things. It was like 2 weeks ago. I'm trying. But like, they're related. It's very strange. But they didn't notice or they didn't, well, no. I guess that it's a teacher, it's a random chemistry teacher that you don't know really well. So I guess they wouldn't have known. But they're kind of closely related, kind of not. I didn't describe it very well. But they're like 2 people apart, so it's very strange. But it was definitely a strange conversation. The rest of the class was listening to them talk about their family, or like how, like, figuring out how they were related for like 10 minutes. It was pretty good. It was a good first day of school. That with the syllabus conversation, it was pretty good. But that's about it. That happened the first day of school. It wasn't that entertaining. It was just rules and stuff like that. But we did have a fun, chemistry class and conversations like that. But that's about it. It is almost screenshots time. So subscribe if you did like today's video. But it's almost screenshots time, and so I need to figure out a new outro now. But I post 4 days a week, so you can watch another video in 2 days. We'll get that figured out at some point. Bye.